I'm trying to pack the Conch, the Aloha Conch with stuff, honey. Would you like to help?
A pre-pack because we got new toys since last time we went.
Right.
Well, I don't know how it's all gonna fit, so we'll make it fit.
It'll fit.
What else have you been up to this week?
I don't know. I think we're live.
Well, I know that, but I mean, like, what else have you been up to?
Y'all see me?
Oh Lord!
Y'all hear me?
Get out of the way!
Ah, sorry. We got Miss Elizabeth Corner in the room.
Yeah, I'm here.
You here?
Yeah, I stopped by for a minute and said, hey.
Okay. Cutting pool noodles for the
Pit guide wires.
that part. I think you forgot one of them. Trying to kind of a pre-pack for the car.
Well, see, we got 3 new kitchen items for the tent.
Would you like to?
And the last time we packed the car, there was no room. So this is a pre-pack because it's all got to fit.
Somewhere.
And we don't have a roof rack yet, so yeah, it's got to fit.
The RV Underway kind of introduced us to one of our new items.
What do you mean, one? Be honest. All 3 new items.
Okay. Originally introduced me to one of them, and then us to the rest. One of them we like very much, and we were going to give the Ninja Instapot a shout out.
That's not the Instapot. That's the Ninja Fryer air fry.
Well, they can see it. I messed up. I was thinking about 2 items at the same time. I'm sorry. The air fryer from Ninja.
This one is the Instapot. This is the little one.
It not for a whole family, just for 2.
It's the 3-quart.
3-quart. Yeah, 1 quart shy of a gallon.
I guess.
And then the
Hot plate.
The hot plate. I thought you all this guy. We haven't used this one yet. We have used the air fryer.
And we use the Instapot.
Yes, we used the Instapot first time last night.
And that's it.
One thing I've noticed was with the air fryer, don't go by the cook time on the package. There are some pizzas that we like to have that says cook at 450 for 17 minutes. Air fryer goes to 400, cooks it in 8. I love it. Absolutely love it. We also got a few new toys. Well, I got a new toy and kind of helped with an old toy. For us, we got a couple of bikes. Well, I got a bike I'm starting to tear apart because I've wanted one for a while. I had to redo hers.
Yeah, mine was old and rusty. Can you do me a favor and put this in?
Yes, ma'am.
Mine was old and rusty, so he put mine back together. He got his, and then we got a bike rack to carry the 2. Got it?
Yeah.
Whoops. Back on what?
Tried to shove it in and the handle came off.
Whoops.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't realize after 10 years how out of shape I am. And I'm trying to get back into shape. Walking and riding the bike.
Well, and guess what I did? I went to PT and I showed a video.
Not that video.
I showed a video and they said I can't do anything. They said I can't even ride my bike. They said that was not lifting a coffee cup.
Well, you're not lifting anything when you ride your bike.
Yeah, but if I fall off and hit that arm, same thing as if I had fallen off in the water and hit that arm, I'd have been in trouble.
Tell you what, water is a little bit more forgiving than concrete.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Or pavement. But what you trying to do with now?
Get in here and I don't have space for the pot.
Oh.
I need to figure a better way for that.
I did have a few of the old plastic ammo cans that a certain young lady had bought me for.
Old plastic camos, no, those are quite new.
These are quite new, but we've had them for a while. Ammo containers, kind of like the old ammo cans from the military. I had this one with random stuff in it, and we've decided to put this one with screwdrivers, Allen wrenches, and assortment of tools for the bikes. It's going to be in the car with the others. Along with our jump start.
It's plugged up.
That's right. We've we've used it recently. Probably right. We've got a lot going on. Trying to get things packed up, situated.
Hold on. We've decided we're not going to go hang out with everybody at Mayberry because my family, my parents and I had already had a trip planned. So we're just not going to be able to make it. But we're definitely planning, requesting time off, organizing the bills, and planning a trip in January, February. Where?
A small town of a couple hundred. I think the name of the town is Tampa.
Yeah.
See if it's grown a couple people since the last time we were there. Yeah, we've got a lot of camping ahead of us planned. Anything else we need in the trunk?
These are going to fit in the trunk. Leaf blower's going to fit in the trunk.
But yeah, I'd eventually love to go to Mayberry.
Well, the timing is off, and we just
I mean,
we double booked, and
I do need a haircut. We got a good barbershop up there.
you need more than a haircut.
What, a little bit lower? Yeah, what you were thinking? Um,
How are you going to fit those two items in the car? Because those two items are loose.
put them in the box and I'll talk black lid.
Okay.
But Tampa is a definite must for us.
Definite to do. Rock with it, lean with it. Oh, that's a different song. I'm sorry.
Different. No, we're not trying to rock the logo.
Anyways. Make a mess.
That is when you think you have one attached, but it's not really attached.
So I got somebody that mentioned the car tag the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fourth day?
Fourth day. She came to drive through and asked me what it was, and I told her it was a retreat, and she said, "Oh, I've heard about that." Then I came home, same day, and a neighbor drove by, stopped by, said hello, and said, "What's that?" I again explained, fourth day, the retreat. Other than that,
Right?
no.
Oh, really?
She said she had been on one,
Oh,
but with a different community outside of our community. So, anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. Hello.
bit of rain coming in, sounds like.
Yeah, so you want to put the bikes on or you want to leave the bikes off?
Well, we gotta have a routine of see about how long it takes to pack the car. Bikes and all.
Sounds good to me. See a tight fit?
Yeah. Durable.
A new station alert has arrived.
You're a little late there, buddy. Heard the thunder a minute ago.
Yeah, my watch is that way too. Always late. This pretty purple one is mine. I've had her for quite a while.
What, 10 years? 20?
Probably a little bit longer than that.
It is a, not sure exactly who makes the bike, but it is a Roadmaster. I think that may be the company.
Finally.
Yeah. And a few weeks ago, I went to Walmart and purchased mine. Which, when I got home, realized after buying mine that I bought the same thing she got.
Roadmaster.
Roadmaster. try to play Symphony either.
A new station alert has arrived.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And then my lovely mother-in-law went and bought a youngin' a bike and asked me where I got my bike from.
Walmart.
Walmart. She said, which one? We have 2 in town.
2.5.
Yeah,
Don't lie to the people.
2.5. 2 super centers and a neighborhood market. They brought. You ready to sit?
Sure.
They brought a. I forgot your stool inside. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'll forget it.
Um,
I'm gonna get my check.
they bought him a bike from Walmart, and come to find out, it too was a Roadmaster. And so now there are 3 Roadmasters. And if we decide to go
Where'd you put the camera? I don't see it.
right here,
There it is.
see the green light?
No, it's hiding. I'm sorry.
Okay,
You got all sorts of stuff.
I know. So if we decide to go camping and him come with us, we'll have to get a upgrade our bike rack
From a 2Z to a 3Z.
and go with it that way. But this past Friday, yesterday, Jinx, what are you having? Was a, as y'all know, 9/11, the 19th anniversary of that day. And I remember exactly where I was. Do you?
Oh, yeah.
And we both have our own story onto how emotional it was.
You can go first.
I was in school in Headland. It was 2001. I graduated. It was my senior year. I graduated in 02. I asked the teacher, can I go to the bathroom? My bladder is full. She said, sure. Here's your hall pass. I stepped out of the bathroom. My cousin says, a plane just hit the World Trade Center. No way. Go to the library just in time for this, to see the second plane hit. Being the techie that I was, not Trekkie, techie, I go straight to the principal, my school had TVs, could be all turned on and channels changed from a central location. I go straight from the library to that room, passing through the principal's office. And I say, did you hear? I need to turn the TVs on. He's like, what? I said, turn on channel 4. He's like,
Our local CBS.
correct. Our local channel, our local over-the-air TV station for CBS. He's like, oh crap. The intercom system is in his office. As I'm walking through, as I'm turning the TVs on, he's making an announcement. We pretty much me taking over the school TV system. Everybody is emotional. So that was my day. That was my day. 19 years ago. Her day, on the other hand, may have been a little different.
I graduated in 2001. I graduated last of the class. June. Mom and Dad and I had decided not to do college, to do work 9 to 5. Mom had taken my sister to school, had circled back to pick me up to take me to work. My dad was on mornings that morning, which means he left the house at 3 in the morning. He's a flight school instructor of primary, which is 0 hours to your minimum for flight school. Dad likes to leave the TV on Fox and WTVY. I had turned it on and seen it, screaming at Mom to come out of the bathroom and watch the TV. We both watched the TV. We both sat and cried. My mother called my dad. My dad could not answer, would not answer. He was flying the phone, flying the helicopter. He got a FAA ground immediately, no questions asked. He finally had enough wherewithal to call my mother. I overheard the conversation. They did not want my sister to travel for volleyball that day. They wanted my sister to stay home. They went to school at 11 o'clock when he got off work to go fix the problem. The principal didn't like it. The volleyball coach didn't like it. They were then informed of what had happened, and they had said, yeah, all games canceled for the week. They agreed with my parents. I walked into work that day. Nobody knew what was going on. My GM did not know. My first assistant did not know. Kids that I worked with did not know. And somebody, somewhere, some way, somehow had a CD player radio combo in their car, and we brought it in the store and plugged it in, and we listened to one of, I don't know, Wolf, KMX. I can't tell you what we listened to, but we listened to the radio that day, and we got our news from our drive-through customers. I probably worked 11 to 7 that day, 11 to 4 that day. Since then, I've left that company. I've left that store. I've worked at other stores. Here recently, I have been transferred back to that store. And it is always very eerie to walk back in that store, especially on that day. And yesterday morning, I said, leaning against the building, I really don't want to be here today. And she looked at me, my GM, and she said, "Come on, you only work 1 day a week. Suck it up." I said, "No, I had to work here 19 years ago." And she realized the solemnness in my voice and in my face. And I said, I didn't want to be here today. And I posted something last night on Facebook, and a lot of people, some people read it, some people didn't. Some people understand it and some people didn't. But systems work. My dad is a flight school instructor. My dad always calls home. I'm on the ground safe. I'm on the highway headed home. By the time my mother and I had figured out what was going on, we tried to call him on that fateful day. He wasn't allowed to answer his phone. He did not know why. He was immediately grounded. Systems work. Communication is key. Fly safe. I'm on the ground. I'm on the bus, and I've got paperwork. I'm in the car, and I'm on the highway. You always call home. You always call to check on your kids, your parents. You hear an ambulance driver. You hear a fire truck or an officer. You always call your people. And so, yeah, for several years now, I've always said, call me when you leave work. Call me when you get off. Call me when you get home. I don't say it just to say it. I say it because I mean it. And it just makes for a very long day when you have to go back to the place where you were told what was going on. I actually finished my shift yesterday at 4 o'clock. Came home, did a biology homework because I had emailed the professor because my numbers and chapters and assignments had gotten all mixed up. He says, "You owe me 4 by Monday." I did 2. I took a nap. Slept till about 7. Did 2 more and went to bed early. So that was my yesterday. That was my 9/11.
And yesterday was also the last day of a 12-hour week. 12-hour week.
12 work days.
A 12-day week for me. Our work schedule is Wednesday to Tuesday, and that's an odd week, but you get used to it. And we have an app that we are able to, and we've mentioned this in the previous video, that I can go pick up shifts. Well, I picked up 3, and a spontaneous 4th. The 4th one was not through the app. It was just me showing up with Elizabeth. And I ended up with 67 and a half hours of work. 27 and a half hours of that overtime. And my GM, when I came in Monday, said I looked like a zombie and needed rest.
He got grounded.
I got grounded. I got put in the workplace corner.
Time out.
I got put in timeout.
Dunce hat.
That part. And I'm still feeling tired, but it's more of, for the next 7 days, you cannot accept work from another store. You must stay in house. So I have extended that to 2 weeks instead of just 1. So I've other than the car, I've been kind of lazy today. So, and I intend on being lazy for the rest of the day unless my wife has something for me to do. And
we're going to Troy.
I forgot about Troy. Forgive me. The sleep is still not caught up to me. I got to bed at 10:30 last night and slept until 8 o'clock this morning.
Why'd you go to bed so late?
I wanted to watch the news.
There's nothing on. There's no football season.
I wanted to watch the news.
There's nothing on. There's no weather. There's no hurricane right now.
They had football updates at local high school.
Yeah, everybody's got COVID, and this team and that team aren't playing. So what's the point?
Edmund lost last night.
Well, the week before that, my team lost too. So who really? We don't watch anymore.
She don't watch. She never has.
I have too watched, but I'm going to change schools and keep on watching.
That part.
How many people in the room?
Right now, there ain't nobody in the room, but this person says hello, Kuipo.
Just us.
Just us.
Yeah, that's me. I gave you another Hawaiian word for the week.
Kuipo.
Kuipo. Sweetheart.
I was on another channel earlier, and they were doing, hey, go watch this guy. And Lori's Crochet Corner 2 decided to come over and say, hey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. And I'm catching up going on that one. And those are the only 2 comments. We got one in the room. I don't know who this one is. Can't see. Oh, that's the Aloha Conch. We're watching.
We put our thumbnail up.
Yeah, but that don't mean people
pay attention.
Yeah. Not until we get a lot of people coming. Yeah. But we do have
I like my conch the way it is.
Box Van D. You know, Box Van.
Yeah.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
I love watching her. She's a good poet. She's a good singer. She's an all around good person. And so is Bob from Blue Wave
Mm-hmm.
and his wife from Blue Sky. That's another channel I gotta get you on. Blue Wave, Bob, and Blue Skies. And I'm sorry I forget her name. Then you got Thin Blue Lane, 2 retired police officers. And he's got that voice and that good mic. And then you've also got that couple from RV Underway.
Down the road.
Yeah, down the road. The couple from down the road. Which are wonderful people. I cannot say anything bad about them. And if I do, I'm like, yeah.
Buried in the backyard by your own mother.
Under the concrete
Slab
slab.
at work.
But that's been our day. And how is Aloha Conch watching us twice? That makes sense.
Now is Aloha Conch watching this once?
Yeah. But yeah, we've had that's been our interesting week, and to say the least, interesting. And we only hope to have a better week, and we pray that everybody else has a good one too.
I did find out that there's a good camping spot to go to up in Birmingham, Alabama. So we need to do some research. But that's kind of far away. That's about 3 hours north of us.
Yeah. We've also been to, but not camped at, Camp Alabisco up in Montgomery.
Yeah, that would be.
We get to wake up to the lake.
That's another spot.
Yeah. But I can't remember who's coming up, who is scheduled to come on next.
I think there's a break.
The reason why I kind of chose this time frame is because of who is coming up, scheduled to come up next. I didn't want to.
Interrupt or cut them off.
Yeah.
Well, you and I like short. I like short streams. You like long streams. So we kind of meet in the middle and go for about 45 minutes anyway. So.
Yeah. Saturday, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern is on the schedule I was given yesterday. Is Farm Okie SLDT. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be spelled out or pronounced. Farm Okie SLDT. I'm not going to try that again. SLDT. It's supposed to be on 5 to 6 Eastern. My back is hurt. We do have the Art of RVing on at 7:30 to 9, I think. Hopefully, they either do or do not have the redheaded stepchild.
I hope not.
He'd like you better than he'd like me anyway. I promise you that. He wouldn't like the redheaded stepchild wouldn't like me at all.
Probably not.
The crappy camper.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how Carrie puts up with him. I don't know how you put up with me.
Same way your mom puts up with your dad, I'm sure.
Yeah, she's used to it.
All females, all men.
That's what a lot.
I
That's
hear
what
a lot
I-
of thunder and I hear a lot of rain.
Okay.
It makes me want to go to sleep.
And you doing that makes me want to go to sleep.
I know. We
I
got
might-
stuff to do.
I might need another 8 hour sleep night.
We got stuff to do this afternoon, stuff to do tonight, and stuff to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Church.
Church. Primary.
Priorities.
Priority. Church. Above all things. What is my mouse?
It ran away.
It's probably somewhere over on my third screen.
Probably. Over here somewhere.
Over there with Miss Van Life with Gina.
Probably. I don't see it over here.
Yeah, right here. I'm gonna have to be in for. I've not seen Imagine Your Odyssey in I don't know how long. I'm gonna have to be in to watch him again. He comes on at 9:11 Eastern. I think that's it. It's in Central.
Okay, so we need to hurry it up and hurry it back.
Be back by 6:30.
Sounds good to me.
So we can catch our Art of RVing.
Yes.
Mark and Carrie, I love you two both, but someone should have raised Gus a little bit better. A little more discipline in that one. Right. Right.
Gus needs a flip flop, a spoon, or a belt. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I have nothing to say on that. So we have been on for about 38 minutes.
So next weekend we're doing what? Absolutely nothing because I still got school.
That and I might need more sleep.
Okay. So next weekend we could just put up a video of us from our past
Yeah.
and give everybody a break.
A break from what? Me or you?
I meant give you a break because you have to set up everything and you have to make sure everything's working and you have to make sure that the thumbnail's up for advertisement and you have to go talk on Facebook and make sure that people listen and follow.
And this whole thing's new to me.
So if you put up just a video, it gives you a break.
Yeah. I can go ahead and set that up now.
You've got what, 3 done?
Working on 4, 5, and 6.
Did you add my picture to that one?
Yes, I did.
So that one's done and ready to go.
Yes.
So we could premiere that one at midnight tonight when no one's watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
From the Aloha Conch. We will talk to y'all later.
what's the word for family?
Ohana.
Ohana?
Ohana.
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 From this Ohana to our RV Ohana.
Ohana.
Aloha.
Aloha.